me tell you how much that I love you. Like you found me no search. It's like you knew that inside I was hurting. I was so young, stood no chance. But you gave me a shot at a romance. I feel like you were like an angel sent to bring me light. Now that I'm with you, me one say that me love it, that me love it, that me love. Hey, me no go one day wonder. Without my baby, without me love, without me love. And I dance and sing and I sing because you make my life complete. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I can't believe that this is for me. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah. I can't believe that this is for me. Oh yeah. Chada, 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 chada. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It's for me. Chada, 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 chada. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It's for me. I've never felt this way. So when they ask us, say, oh yeah, we're going all the way. Tell me we happy, love you all the time and things. Sometimes I wonder if the thing could cut us under, to get under. I know, but your love in my life control that. I lay down my life this way, do anything to make you stay. All of the blessings they come my way, and all the bad things they turn away. Sometimes life is such a scare. Your love gives me the strength to bear.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, it's for me. Greetings, motherfuckers. Greetings, 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 and gratitudes. How are y'all doing? I got this nigga rigged up here. So I still have 2 days worth of list readings that, I did not get to because I had to end up leaving town to go and do my event. And then I had to come here to do some business stuff. And so I did not bring my computer, which is normally the way I do it. I would, pull it up on my computer, and then I would make the phone calls from my phone. But because I don't have my computer, this is the only way that if we're going to do it today, we're going to have to do it this way. If we're going to do it tomorrow, I can't see shit. Then we'll have to do it this way again as well. So, hey y'all, what is y'all fucking doing? Greetings. So these are the people that are on my list, and you have the option. You can wait for next week, which I don't mind, because if you don't want to come up here and have your reading this way, perfectly fine, not upset about it. I just want to give you the option to be able to do it, okay? Hey, Erica. So it's Leona W, Des O, Fatima Reader, Maisha, Monique S, Andra B, and Valerie Edwards. So those are my people that are on my list, and it is your choice if you are wanting to come up and have it done this way. Please make sure you hit the like as you enter. Hit greetings. Make sure you hit the like as you enter, please. Gratitude. So that's what we are doing on here. That's what we're doing on here. Girl, I just explained it. Nevins, what is the question? Let's read him with a question mark when I just explained for like 5 minutes. What would the question be? Oh my God. What would the question be? What the hell? You probably was writing that question while I was explaining it. This is for people that are on the February, just gonna rewind it, February 23rd and 24th readings. If you don't want to come up here, you are welcome to wait until next Thursday and next Friday to do it. But because I didn't bring my computer, I don't have the option of, oh, you watched all of the experience? Gratitude. I don't have the option of calling people on the phone because I would usually do it on my computer and then call them on the phone. Child, I can't see shit in these glasses. Hi, Isaac. So that's why I have it on StreamYard so I can give you the link and you can come up and get the reading done. Child, something tells me that if I put the link, somebody is going to bring their monkey motherfucking ass up here. They don't have nothing to do with nothing. It's storming. Greetings. Okay, so you can wait till next week, all right? Because I don't mind, because I like to call, but I wanted to just give you the option because I want people to be like, well, why she ain't still? Because I don't have my computer and I'm out of town. So I don't mind with that. Hey, AJ. Okay, so let me give you the list again. Leona W, Des O, Fatima Reader, Maisha, Monique S, Andra B, and Valerie E. Valerie E has already said she's going to wait till next week, which is cool. Okay. I just wanted to give people, because people be sometimes wanting to get it done. Getting it done. So, okay. So I don't even see other people, but that's okay because we'll just chit chat for a second. Okay. Oh, gratitude, Priscilla. Miss Rochelle said, please don't if you're not on the family, if you ain't on the list. Okay, Monique, you'll wait. Okay. Who is can you say can we still get readings? Who is we? You can get readings whenever you want, as long as you go to walkwithancestors.com and book. The tarot deck is coming great. It's at the manufacturer and they're working on it. Proofs have already been proofed. They've already shown me what they will look like. They've already been approved. Now they're just in the process of being manufactured. Yeah, gratitude. The experience 1 through 3 was beautiful. I was laughing into gratitude. Yeah, I'm on part 2. I just had to stop because I had some other sessions today. It's been a work day for me. So just finished my last one, which was really good. It was a couple, and they laughed and, cried. And so it was really, really good. I appreciate it. So since a lot of the people want to wait, because I know coming up here is a daunting thing, what I'll do is drop the link. Don't bring your motherfucking ass up here with no bullshit. I don't know what the fuck be wrong with people, bro. I swear I don't. People are always like, what the fuck is wrong with people? I don't get that shit. All right. So the people on the list want to wait. It looks like they do want to wait. So the list is open. You're not going to be on the list, but if you come up, I'll see what I can get for you. So I'll do it that way. People are weird, period, Beverly. Yeah. So I put the list down. I put the link. So because my people on my list want to wait, I've just dropped the link for those who want to come up and just get a reading period. Even if you're not on the list, you do have the permission to hit the link and come up. Tomorrow, I will be removing the pre-order for the cards. They're going to be regular on sale. And so we're going to do that. Pre-order for the cards. Greetings.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Have I ever read for you before?
You have not. I'm trying to turn you up now. I can hear you. You haven't.
Jazzy R. All right. Tell me what you want me to look at.
Um, if you can get anything from my mom or my grandmother, that would be
All right. Let me spray some of my goddess scents.
great. Oh, please do. Okay.
Put my lid on my drink. I don't want nothing to get in there.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I just got out the shower. My robe on.
Oh, you good, girl. I ain't even got on no bra. You fine.
That's cool.
All right. All right. So I'm just going to see first what I pick up on, okay, Miss Jazzy?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm shaking.
Okay. I want to understand a couple things. What is the connection either with the Midwest or the East? What's the connection with the Midwest or the East? Which would be reason why I'm asking because I keep hearing Phil or Philadelphia. So I don't know if we're talking about a name, if we're talking about actually Philadelphia.
I'm not sure of anyone who was from Philadelphia. I could probably ask my dad. He may have had more information on that.
So is there a connection with the Midwest, or is there a PH name or F name? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's full for a second, y'all.
I don't think so. I'm,
I'm gonna
I'm
write it down. I want you to remember what I'm asking you, okay?
okay.
So which person had the situation inside of the body? I don't know if they had something with the blood or if they had to vomit or if they like what is that?
When you do this, I'm immediately thought about lungs. So my mother's lungs were paralyzed due to the sickness that she had. So I don't know if that's what it is.
Okay. Do you know if she had to take steroids or medication or
Oh, it was a lot. We had to crush up and feed to her. But yes,
so
steroids.
was there okay, steroids, gotcha. So was there like vomiting or like did she have trouble holding things down? What is that?
They were paralyzed. So can I tell you what she had? I'm sorry. She
Yes.
had MS. So she was kind of like her vocal cords were paralyzed, her lungs were paralyzed. So she had trouble swallowing.
Got it.
So
Okay.
we would still sneak and feed her because she would ask for it. But
Okay, gotcha. So I feel like that. Okay. So let me send love to you first from her, okay? I'm gonna send love to you before we get into get into this because there's some things that's being said that I don't quite understand. And I
Hmm.
keep wanting to again acknowledge the Midwest, which is like I feel like Ohio, Kentucky, going towards that way for whatever reason.
Okay.
Now, I also want to understand what's the jury?
Jewelry.
Yeah.
My mom,
Did she wear a necklace or did somebody get a piece of jewelry? Like, what is the jewelry? Or does somebody make jewelry? What's the jewelry?
she used to wear like a pendant. It was like a pagan symbol of some sort. I can't tell you which sigil it was. I can't tell you, but yeah.
Okay, got it. So that's a necklace that she wore.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I need to understand this too. Before she was bedridden, okay, um, did she fall?
When she first got paralyzed, she still had a little bit of movement, so she would try to make it to the restroom and stuff, but she would fall in between that. And she was like, I
Okay.
can do it, I can do it. Like her voice, yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, understood. Because the way she shows me, she keeps saying tumble, like tumbling, like falling.
Hmm.
And then she keeps showing me the necklace. So I was trying to understand, like, why are we putting it together? But I now I get it.
Yeah.
Um, and then there's a period, like it's almost like she's walking me through the illness because it's
Quick.
the shaking. You
Yeah.
understand that? Okay.
Hmm.
She's very aggravated in those points. Um, like I feel like her emotions were like aggravation and sadness all at the same time, you know. And she keeps saying embarrassment, like she
I
didn't
know.
like that. She sends so much love to those that helped her. Um, does she have three children? Is it three of y'all?
So for her, it's me and my older sister. I have two younger sisters with my dad. So with her, I have an older sister. It's two of us.
Okay.
She was My sister was there a little bit more in the end than I was. So
Okay.
mhm.
Is it just you and your sister that was helping her? Because I keep still wanting to acknowledge three people.
I mean, besides her mother who would come through and try to help, yes.
Okay,
Yeah, my
gotcha.
grandmother. Hmm.
And then where's the S name at?
When I asked my grandmother, Shirley, that's what I could
Okay.
think of. Uh-huh.
Okay. So Shirley is her mom. Okay. Like I
No,
want to
that's my
send,
dad's mom. Her mom,
oh, okay.
yeah,
I want to send love. I
thank
want to send love.
you too.
Okay. Is Miss Shirley still living?
No, she
Okay.
passed when I was like 14, 15.
Okay. Where's your dad from?
He okay, so he was born. He's in my living room. He was born in Colorado on a Navy base or something, but somehow ended up in Spain because my grandfather was in the military. I don't know the story, but they traveled.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Understood. Well, that makes sense because I immediately want to acknowledge him being from somewhere else.
Hmm.
Okay. Understood. So is this the grandmother you wanted to speak to? Okay, so then they both came in. Okay, got it. Understood. She keeps saying all of this is so interesting. They tell me that they love you and they are proud of you. Um, I want to understand. Um, is someone moving away, or did somebody move away, or what's the traveling or going somewhere?
Um, I don't think we're moving anytime soon. We just moved here a few months ago. Um,
Okay, you moved there. Did you move like in a relocation, or did you just move?
I just moved apartments.
When you say we, your father stays with you?
No, me and my sister stayed together. My dad recently moved in while he's getting some things together.
Okay,
So,
understood. Gotcha.
nuh-uh. Shh. Uh-uh.
Okay, understood. I feel like I feel like either your sister is going somewhere because it keeps feeling like that's who I want to acknowledge.
Where's she going?
I don't know. I don't know if it's just like taking a trip or doing something because I keep feeling like I'm taking her somewhere.
Okay, I'll have to find
Let me
out.
let me let me validate. Who has the tooth issue? Who needs to go to the dentist?
Probably her. Her. More, yeah, more than me, her.
Okay. So now I hate to go into, but I just need to understand and validate. Yeah, I think it is, sister, because now my tooth is not hurting anymore. Um, I hate to say it this way because I just need to understand.
Mhm.
Did mom just stop breathing?
Kind of. From what I heard, because my sister was there, I wasn't there at the time. She stopped taking her last breath. Um, but yeah, it was like any other day. It wasn't anything different. And
Okay, wait a minute. Because let me tell you why I'm asking.
okay.
Because I feel like my muscles and my heart and lungs, it just like stopped working.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Like
how
what?
it feels.
Yes. So I don't know if you. It was years ago. It was like some new virus or something that we thought she had. And it was literally one day she was ripping and running the streets like she do, having fun, and the next minute she was couch ridden. Like that's how fast it happened. And she couldn't move her muscles, and they tried different medications that didn't work. So
So ultimately, like that's what I'm trying to get to. Like ultimately, when she crossed over and passed, it feels like my organs like shut down or they just stopped working.
okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, it would make sense with how she was feeling in the like disorder she had.
Okay. Let me tell you why it's so weird. My mom passed in 1990, and she was, like you said, ripping and running, working, and then all of a sudden one day she couldn't get out of the bed. And they did not diagnose her with multiple sclerosis, but they diagnosed her with polymyositis. They
Mm,
said it was a muscle deteriorating disease. And they said she had it the worst case they've ever seen, like 1 in a million people would have it like this.
mm-hmm,
And within 3 or 4 months, she passed away. Like it was like her
mm-hmm.
body just deteriorated, like boom, 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 to
Yes,
the point where she went into a coma. And then after that, she was just like, she was
she
gone.
did. She did a couple times.
Totally get that.
Hmm.
Understood. So no wonder they're showing me my mom because you understand that. Okay. Um, she's completely okay.
I'm
She's
glad to
fine.
hear that.
She sends so much love to you. The grandmother sends love to you. Somebody is going to be taking a trip, or somebody is going to be doing something where they are going like out of the state. Um,
Okay.
okay. Um, I mean, it could be like 1 or 2 hours away, but it
Mhm.
actually feels like somebody is like going somewhere to do something. Um, I don't know if I'm talking to you, if I'm talking about your sister, but I keep hearing like, don't worry about babies. Like I need to say that. So I don't know if somebody is worried about having the baby or can they have a baby or wanting, like, I don't know what that is.
So this could
Um,
be one or two things.
okay.
So I just turned 31 on the 21st of February. So it could be my mind racing against babies, but my sister also has two kids in a whole situation. So I don't know either.
So
So
are you wanting to have pregnancy or,
I mean, I'm cool if it happens, but I gotta have somebody. I mean,
yeah,
but
well,
then again, that's a whole nother conversation because the me being with a dude thing is a whole nother thing.
understood.
So if
Makes
it
sense.
happens, cool. If it don't, like, I'm straight.
Okay. Which is why she keeps saying, don't worry about the babies.
Okay.
So if it happens, it happens then. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I send so much love to you from them, and knowing that
Gratitude.
they are okay.
Gratitude. I
Okay.
appreciate you so much.
Gratitude. It was nice meeting you, Jazzy.
You too.
All right.
Bye.
Peace.
Peace.
Oh, hey,
Hey, greetings. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I am well. Now, which
Wonderful.
Gemini goddess are you? Because there are two of you.
I'm the one that leaves you messages on your phone and be like, okay, bye. That's me.
But I did not just talk to you the other day.
No, no.
Okay, so that's the other one. Okay, because I was like,
Right.
oh, you be in the class. She was like, nope, that's the other one. So I was like, wait, it's two. She says two of us. Okay, gotcha. What can I look at for you? She said, I'm the one
I
leaving you
am
messages.
seriously trying to find out who I am. I don't, I feel, okay, so my grandmother, well, my great grandmother, uh, I'm, I want to say she's from the Dominican Republic because, there's a whole thing. I have a Spanish last name. I know that I'm Afro Latino. She was a reader. She was a medium. She had a lot of people coming in and out of her house. So she did a lot of reading. There's something that I'm supposed to be doing, and I have kind of sort of like things that I know that I don't like. Why do I know? Why I know that? I shouldn't be knowing that. I don't know that. So I'm just like, and I kind of sort of want to hear from my mom. So I got like a million things that I can ask you.
Okay, okay. All right, so I'm gonna look and see what I pick up on.
Okay.
So I've wrote down some things because as you were talking, I was hearing stuff. So I just kind of jotted down a few things. I'm just going to tell you what I wrote down and then we can go back through what I wrote down. I wrote down
Okay.
Santeria, Santa Muerte, and Tetanus. Okay. Um,
Okay.
deities. Okay.
Okay.
Um, but what I keep seeing is a young girl with a shotgun. I feel like whoever grandmother, great grandmother was like no joke, not to be like played with in a certain manner. Okay.
At all.
Um, I feel like she was very protective. Um, but I feel like like Latin is not your only heritage, because you said Dominican, but I also want to acknowledge like Haitian as well. Like
Okay.
I want to bring that in because somebody keeps saying the Haitian Revolution. I don't know if somebody was in the war. I don't know what that means.
Right.
Um, but I'm going to say that to you. Okay. Now, where's the G name that you connect with? I don't know if
That
that's
would be
Derek,
probably
Darla.
okay. So I have a cousin named Derek, but I have a brother that's passed over, and his nickname was Doobie. His
Okay,
nickname was Doobie. Very
gotcha.
spiritual. Very
Understood.
spiritual. Hmm.
Okay.
I knew he would show up.
I feel like you have a few of them there actually in the spirit. Um, because besides brother, I feel like there's another gentleman that's also crossed as well. Okay. Um, and they say three mothers, meaning there has to be a mother, a grandmother, and grandmother, or grandmother, great grandmother, or godmother. There's three mother figures.
Yeah. Well, all my grandmothers, my mother, my grandmother from both sides is has passed over. My great grandmother's passed over, and my mom's passed over.
And then where's the G or the J name?
G or J.
I don't know if it's like Jeannie, Jenny. I have to say it that way because that's the way it sounds to me. I'm gonna write it down.
Jeannie.
Let's
I'm
go
not sure.
Jeannie, Jenny. I'm gonna write it down. Now, who had something? I keep hearing pancreas, so I know it's like in the stomach, lower region, pancreas. But I feel like it may be the male that I'm understanding. Okay. Um, no, it's a G or J name too, so I need to understand that. Like, I don't know if that's June, Julius, Junior. There's a G or J.
My dad, from the way my dad's birth certificate was set up, my father was a junior. His father passed 2 weeks before he was born. But the way they put it, back then they didn't really care how they did our birth certificate. So instead of giving him his dad, his dad's first name, last name, they had the junior in the middle as a middle name. So it was his first name, then junior, then his last name, but he never went by it. But that's how it was on his birth certificate.
Okay, so
So
is
that
dad
could
living
very
or
well be
crossed?
it. Huh? No,
Is your
he's
dad
crossed.
living?
My dad's crossed. He crossed
Okay,
when I was like 22.
okay. Did he have something going on with the pancreas or the liver or the kidneys? What is that?
He had kidney he had kidney failure, so he was doing dialysis, but he succumbed to cancer.
Okay,
Hmm.
okay. So that's the man that's there with the brother and the mom. Okay. Whew.
I got two brothers over there. I got two brothers, and one of them, all of my brothers had some form of cancer when they passed, and
Mm.
like, oh well, by my grandmother being being who she was, somebody threw something at her, and she threw something at somebody, and somebody threw something back at her. So I don't know how, but it was
Okay.
a curse because my grandmother died from some form of cancer. All of them.
Okay. Well, somebody is singing reunited and it feels so good. So
My
I
mom and
feel like
dad.
okay. I feel like we're we're all here together. And I feel like they're very much trying to put a shield of protection around you. But I need to understand, do you have two children or is it two of you left? Like, what's the two?
It's three of us left. I have three children, and but it's three of my it's myself and then two siblings under me.
You have two outside of yourself. Okay.
Right. But there was a total of five. Two crossed over.
Okay. And then where's the A name at? It's an A or an E, like Alice, Ellis.
My mother's name was Ernestine.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So she's the E. So I feel like I may have her getting ready to start speaking. Um, so Junior and Ernestine. Gotcha. Um, one thing that they're first saying I need to acknowledge to you is like your achievements or your successes. We want to acknowledge that for you. That no matter how big or how small, like we want you to know that we are acknowledging your successes, and that there are still other things that we're striving for you in the future. Um, who does the work with either the children or the teens or the I don't know if somebody is starting a foundation. There's something that's going on there with I don't want to keep saying, I don't want to say like charity work, but it feels like it's children, teens, or helping
My
people.
youngest my youngest daughter is a nurse as well, and she was doing, she had an assignment that she was doing at a church, but by her they asked her if she would uh handle some kind of something with the kids, teaching them cheerleading or teaching them some kind of dance or something. That's something new, but that would be like the closest thing to that I can think of to what you're saying.
Okay, understood. Gotcha. So that's your daughter.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. She keeps saying, I watch her every day. I watch her every day. But she makes me feel like she's talking about you. Um, and she's talking about like you overcame something or you overcame a situation. Um, I don't know. She keeps making my teeth feel funny. I don't know if somebody had their teeth knocked out or removed or pulled. Um, my mouth feels funny. Like you overcame some stuff.
I did. I did. I did.
But I
And I
want to
know she
be
had to be there.
okay. Is this
Hmm.
would this also have something to do with like a past relationship?
Hmm. If she's talking about that, if she's talking about that, then yeah. But I was thinking something a little more major than that.
Yes. Okay. Because
Hmm.
I feel like we're talking about a couple things. Okay.
Okay.
I feel like there are I feel like there's something that could have like really like changed your life in a very traumatic way that you have overcome. Like you've overcome a few things that could have changed your life. And I feel
I
like
have.
I don't want to say you got started late, but it's like I need
I
to
did.
acknowledge. Okay,
I am a late bloomer on everything. So it's like
okay,
now I feel as though I'm doing the whole catch up and trying to get to where I'm at mentally because I am old and it's like I look at stuff and I be like, dang, I didn't do that, I didn't do that. Because my parents, my dad for one was pretty strict. My dad died when I was 22, so I was, and I still didn't get wild after he passed, but it was a lot of stuff that I was late doing as opposed to when my girlfriends did it or when the people around me was doing it, I wasn't doing it.
understood. But I feel like the point of me even acknowledging is because they were initially were talking about your successes and the things that you have now accomplished. Um,
Yeah,
so, like saying, even if I just feel like it was some shit that could have destroyed your life and you did not allow it to. But I feel like you don't know how you not came out of it, but I feel like you came through it or came out of it in such a way where you're on top of your life. And I need to acknowledge that for you, that you are here now.
I am. Let me tell you something. About 5 years ago, I had opened up some AFC homes, adult foster care homes. I absolutely love what I did, but I neglected
You,
myself.
that's you. That's what I was just asking you about, somebody who did the charity work. I guess
Yep,
I don't want to say charity work, but it feels like somebody helped people or children or okay.
that
So
was
that's
me.
you. Okay.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I absolutely love my job. So I was working, 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 but I also have a kidney disorder. I was born with a kidney shaped like a horseshoe. So my kidney is conjoined, like one kidney. Was getting ready for work the next day, and all of a sudden I told my daughter, I was like, I can't do it. I can't go to work. Wind up going to the hospital. When I got there, all I can remember hearing myself say was, I can't breathe. And I was out. So when I woke up, I told my daughter, I was like, dang, I slept from yesterday till today. Because I looked at the clock and it said Wednesday. My daughter said, Mama, you've been in a coma for 2 weeks. So
Wow.
I had become septic because I had a kidney stone lodge itself in my ureter and it backed up into
Mm.
the peritoneal sac of my kidney. And I was, yeah, I have overcome some stuff. Yeah, I have.
Which makes sense of why they keep saying like you don't even know how you've gotten to this point of where
I
you
don't.
are.
I don't. I don't.
Gotcha. So that was you with the charity work and doing that kind of thing, the homes. Okay. Um, and that's why we're acknowledging your successes. Okay, gotcha. Um, is that the third thing? Because I feel like a relationship could have did you in. I feel like something else could have did you in, and then this.
Okay. you you playing. Okay, so this year, in 2021, I had been working at the hospital, worked in the ED nursing. During the whole COVID thing, I was kind of pissed off about it. So on September the 27th was my last day of work. They was like, well, if you're not getting a jab, then you can't work for us anymore. I was like, okay. Decided I wasn't going to work for them anymore. 27th came, worked midnight, ate a snack during midnight, and all of a sudden I'm just in there. I'm like, dang, feel like I got a belch. I'm belching, belching, belching. Okay, that's at 4 o'clock in the morning. little chest hurt, belching. I'm patting. I'm thinking I got indigestion. Came home at 7. I mean, got off at 7:30. Came in the house. It was on and off, on and off, on and off. So I called my hairdresser. I was like, "Look, I'm not coming today." She was like, "Okay, whatever." I started cleaning up, and I stayed up till around 2 o'clock. At 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, woke back up at 3 o'clock because there was some more stuff that I needed to do. Woke up, and I started moving around, and all of a sudden I started getting this pressure up and down both my arms. I called my friend. I was like, "Hey, come and get me. I need to go to the hospital." Had a heart attack.
Got it. Yeah. Okay.
And the crazy thing is, if I'd have knew that, I'd have got myself checked out while I was at work because
Right,
I
because you
worked
was
in the
already at the
hospital.
hospital. Right.
Right.
Right. Okay. And that was the last thing.
Yep.
That's the third
That
thing.
was.
Okay.
Yep.
Mm,
I did have a relationship, but that was so long ago. That was my kid's father.
right.
Girl.
Because I feel like that was so toxic that it could have,
Oh,
like,
that could have been. I wasn't gonna. After I realized what it was, and I just decided, I was like, I can't chase you while you chasing drugs. I have to raise my kids, so I wind up
girl,
getting it.
I was not, because I'm so glad you said that, because that's
Mhm.
what I thought what I was talking about, because your mom kept showing me the relationship, she kept showing me drugs, and then like everything changed, and then like these other things could have took you out, and I'm like,
I was never on drugs. I
it
was
was
never on drugs.
him.
She was on drugs.
That
Yeah.
make okay, that makes so much sense, because I was like, shit, I don't want to bring that up, like, because I was confused, so I'm just like, the relationship
Yep.
is some other
He
shit.
was a drug addict. Yep.
That makes so much sense now, because I was like, oh, she looks so good,
I,
she has done
you
her
know what? I
thing.
figured. Wait a minute. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, I ain't never used drugs. I was like, but I think she talking about drugs. Yep. That's what it was, girl. Literally drove me
Got
insane.
it.
But I decided I'm not chasing you. I gotta raise these girls.
I feel like where you are right now, that you are so highly protected, where your family has stepped in so many times. Um,
Mm-hmm.
there's some sort of connection to you and Santa Muerte, which is the Grand Reaper, to the point where I feel like she is tired of collecting on your family. And so we're like
Oh.
stepping away because there's some sort of heritage here, where you may be connected to that lineage of Latin heritage. Okay.
Okay.
Um, but I also keep hearing Tantanus, which is a new deity that we're learning about. But this deity is over a lot of different things, such as like creation and biology and medicine, and just like Mary. So that kind of makes sense to me as
My
to why.
daughter is in school to become a doctor. I was in school to become a doctor. That was my dream.
Yeah.
So when you say medicine, yeah, I get it. I definitely get it. I am a biology addict. Okay, I love biology.
Absolutely. Well, perfect, because that
Mhm.
is what Tantanus is over. Okay. Her
Mhm.
and Teglatron. So that makes so much sense.
Well,
And
you
so
got me over
these
here tearing up.
listen, these deities work with you. Let me listen for just a moment. I feel like you're absolutely correct. Like what you've been fighting has nothing to do with you. It does have something to do with like past witchcraft that was placed upon y'all. But I feel like we're kind of like out of that, um, because they could not claim you. I feel like
Mhm.
they was given, like, that's it. You have no more
Oh,
trials
okay.
here. You know what I mean? Which I feel
Okay.
like it ultimately may have broken whatever this is. Because I need to
Okay.
say, um, for you to, because I feel like you're good, but I also feel like I want you to continue to change your diet. Okay.
I'm
Um,
trying.
yes.
I am.
Um,
I was thinking about doing like you're doing.
oh, girl, don't you dare,
Seriously.
because I just think I'm fat. I just think I just think I'm fat, Miss Goddess. I don't know.
Girl, wait a minute. We ain't even gonna talk about that. I tell you, the
Man.
change has done me so dirty.
And people don't get that. Like
Ooh.
I had a hysterectomy, you
Oh
know,
yeah.
and it is
So you
very
went
hard for
right
me.
into it.
Yes,
Yeah, you went
absolutely.
right into it. You didn't have it like we have it where it's gradual. Yours was just right there.
Well, that's the thing. I was going into it in my early 30s. I
Oh
had
really?
my grandmother went through the change of life at 33, and my aunt did too. And I started going into it. I was having like hot flashes, and like it was all of these things. Plus, I was dealing with that, so where I had to go and have the hysterectomy done. And so
Okay.
that's been since 2013. So it's like, dang, all of these different things. Um, your mom keeps saying for you to find your power. Like you got to get back to finding your power, because whatever you were doing for people with the houses and the shelters and all of these different things, like it made you feel whole. It made you feel good, even
It
though,
did.
it was a stressful thing, but
Yeah.
I feel like it made you feel whole. And so it's something about like finding your way back to that work as well.
You know, I
You
wanted
know,
to.
you
It's
know what
so
else you should
hard
do?
here. What's
Let me
that?
say, let me tell you what else I see for you. And I don't know, maybe you're already in the process of doing it. I don't know. Um, like teaching STNA classes, developing your own schooling and stuff.
You know, I was actually thinking about just doing like a small thing where I do the BLS training and all of that on wheels. So
I think you
that was
should.
my plan.
I
But
feel like
I'm
you
I'm
should.
in real estate school now.
Like
Go
that's
figure.
great, but this I feel
Oh
like
yeah.
this is the teaching. This right here is where it's going to be at for you. It's going to be good. And maybe that real estate is going to come in handy, because then you'll be able to buy your office or the home that you'll turn into these things here. So I feel like it's time
Yeah.
for you to kind of get busy.
Thank you. I will.
Please
I
know
will.
that your family is with you and they send so, so much love to you. Um, I know again you said the Latin, but I keep hearing Haitian, but there's another that I also feel like I need to throw in there, because there's either like you have genome in there too. Like there's German or Sweden or something from the different over there.
Really.
Yeah, it's like German or Russian. Like you have some of that too somewhere. Yeah.
You ought to. No, I don't want to think about that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just let you go, but I so appreciate you, Miss
Thank
Gemini.
you so much. I appreciate
Absolutely.
that. Thank
Absolutely.
you. All
Peace.
right. Bye.
That is so funny.
How you get up?
Oh, how you get down? There you go. Wait a minute. All right. Okay, I'm gonna take you out of the studio too. Okay. Here we go. Greetings.
Greetings.
How are you?
Well, and yourself.
I am well. How I pronounce your name?
Qualamitra.
Qualamitra. Okay, I was right. I was saying it to myself. Actually, I was saying Metra.
Okay.
All right. What can I look at for you?
Um, it's like the last lady I was just talking to, kind of don't know who I am.
like have I'm a dreamer,
Hmm.
and I used to be afraid of them. Um, but then I got some understanding about my parentage, and that kind of made me understand more, and I stopped being so afraid and waking up out of my sleep crying and not knowing where things were coming from or what was going to happen next. I used to be really afraid of that, and it's not like that anymore. So
Let me tell you something. Spirit
yeah.
says you already know that you're a reader. You really want me to validate that for you.
Okay. I just don't know where to begin.
Hmm. Like I feel like there has to be a change in your energy in some capacity. Um, I feel like you need to validate yourself
Hmm.
and gain confidence in yourself. Um, I need to understand. It's something else. So much shit's going on. I need to understand. Where's the P name you're connected with? Like Penny, Patricia.
Have no idea. Um, yeah, P name. I
Yeah.
have Uncle Pella. That's the only.
And then where's the person that would have had to have like something amputated, like toes, fingers, something?
Um, I don't know because I'm just now, like at 40 years old, finding out about my father. So I really don't know. I haven't connected with that side of who I am. Um,
And then the P, your uncle, you said Pella?
yes,
Pella. Okay. Which side of the family is that?
my mother's brother. Okay, amputee. My brother got his finger cut off at
Yes.
work.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Understood. Okay, that makes sense. So, okay.
Mm.
So I feel like what's like your ancestors want to work with you. And it's almost like this is the thing. Let me be transparent.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you watch me, you watch other videos, and you like, I feel like I can do this, but I'm just not sure. So
Mhm.
that's why I said to you, spirits, like, you really just want to be validated that am I tripping? No,
Okay.
you're not tripping. Like, yes, you can do this. So your ancestors are wanting to work with you, but also Dionite wants to work with you as well. So you probably need to like call out to the power of the sea as well as the power of the spirit of children and the one that works with children, which is Dionite and Levite. But like your ancestors are just kind of waiting on you to not need to be given the okay or to be validated by anything else because you already know that it's in here, like because you can't even answer yourself as to like why did I know that, how did I know that, like what is that, like because it's your gift and it's opening up. And so like no, you're not tripping. I don't feel like it's just dreams. I feel like it is other stuff too. When you walk into a room, I think I'm gonna go on and go. You know what I mean? Like it feels like it's a lot of different things. Where's the S or the C name? Like Cicely, Sissy, Cynthia. Where's that at?
A S name would be my grandmother. Her name's
Yeah,
Sudella.
your mom's mom, right?
Yes,
So is she living, or is she crossed, or is that her mom that's crossed?
she crossed.
Both of them. Okay, understood. She's kind of no nonsense
Right.
because she's like this.
She called her ace a ace and a spade is what she
She
said.
like That's how she's like doing it. Like what are you
Hmm.
doing?
Hmm.
She keeps saying like it don't matter what they told you was right or what you thought should be right. It's what you know is right, because it's what's right is what feels right to you. And so whether people think you crazy or not, if you know you ain't crazy, then that's all that matters, is the way she's saying it. Like you have to step fully into there. She wants me to blow kisses, which is my symbol for sending love. So she sends love to you. um she keeps saying, where's my flowers? Almost like she's been pushing you for an altar or something, and you're not doing it. Like, I want my flowers, I want my water. She says you're great, you're fine. She keeps saying we're together, but I feel like she's saying she's with you, but she's also with others in the spirit. We're together. It's almost like they have been pushing you, like Teresa Caputo and like all of these different like psychics, either you watch or something. Like, it's like, I feel like I can do this. Like, yeah, of course you can do this, you know?
Yes.
Um, because she keeps showing me my name and your name, and it's like, this lady is living my life. Like, hey, like I feel like I can,
Literally.
we have almost the same name.
Yes.
Like, yeah, you're the only one that's holding you back.
Okay.
You know,
Hmm.
um, what's your connection to law?
To law.
Yeah.
Um, I really okay, so my father, who I just found out, was my dad or whatever, um, he studies law, he studies cases. Um, my son's father was wrongfully convicted and he's been locked up for 20 years. And I just like got his paperwork and I spread it out over the bed and I'm like picking and prodding and I'm finding all this different stuff. And I'm just, but I just don't know where to go next. Like I know if I feel like my hands are tied. I feel like I'm sitting on my hands. Because it's in plain sight. Like it's right there. Like you can see this man was railroaded. Like why
Mm-hmm.
did no one take this into account? And so outside of that,
Gotcha. Got it. Makes perfect sense. Have you talked to your father about this?
yes.
This is what's being like shown, because I hear you say you put the papers all over the bed, but it's like they holding up two papers, like these two papers, and I want to circle something on it, and I'm like, why they didn't take this into consideration, or why they didn't talk to this
Hmm.
person. Like, it feels
Hmm.
like something was overlooked or purposefully left out.
Yes.
Like, something about the address or the phone number or something. Um, and then something about being in two places at one time, like he couldn't be in two places at one time.
Hmm.
I want to understand something. Did he have hair at the time or braids at the time? Or,
Yes.
because I feel like whoever really did this, actually they kind of just favor, and they
Hmm.
saw braids or hair or some shit, and it was like, oh, it's him. But I feel like
Hmm.
if they would have actually checked and looked at the address or somewhere he was actually at, we would have seen he couldn't have been in two places at one time.
Hmm. Exactly.
But I feel like there's a second part to this
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like either the person that should have actually been responsible for this is either like a snitch or worked for them or have some sort of knowing to someone. And it almost feels like I need this person still out to do something. Like it just feels like it's a lot behind this, but I feel like you possibly can have this overturned.
Mm-hmm.
Do your due diligence and
Yes.
take this to the right people. Like if your father can help with this, then allow him to do so.
Yes.
Because I feel like this is in plain sight.
Yes. Wow.
And this is the craziest shit because like the way spirit is holding it up is like your dude is like nice looking, a certain complexion, and this one would have just been just the hair or the braids and look completely
Mm-hmm.
different, but it's
Mm-hmm.
the braids and it's like way darker type shit. Like it
Mm-hmm.
is like really weird.
Yes.
So it like the factor for me is either the person that really should have been held responsible for this was either some sort of snitch or whatever this is, or they had seen your dude before and did not like that or had some sort of run in and just chose to put this on him. Something here is not correct.
Yes. That's exact.
So I feel like just do your thing. Don't be
Mm-hmm.
afraid.
Okay.
You know, so and use your intuition to do so. Use your gift. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Let it lead you in the correct way, you know?
Yes.
Do you know if he has a grandmother that's in spirit too?
Well, yes, because his mother and sister are the only living. Like his father's passed on and everything.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering. I thought that man was connected to you. Makes sense. This is why I'm asking this because when I said use your gift, they were like, tell her to call out to us, his family too. Like, and they will help you with this. They will
Okay.
move some shit. Like you got to put the work in and then ask them to. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Don't be afraid of your gift. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Gratitude.
Gratitude.
All right. Appreciate you. Greetings.
Greetings. Sorry, I was washing dishes. Okay.
Hey, how are you, Ashley?
Oh my goodness. I am elated.
Yes.
Whew, a little nervous.
Yeah, my goddess sense. I keep spraying. I'm just clearing the energy. See, that's why I be running out so fast because I just be. Okay, tell me what we're looking at.
oh my goodness. I need a swift kick in the ass from
And
one of my
who?
grandmothers. I feel so lost and disconnected. Um,
Okay.
yeah.
Let me see here.
I try to talk to people because I feel like spirit be visiting me, but the connection isn't consistent, and I know it has to do with me.
Okay. How do you connect first with the T name? Like
My
Trish,
mother,
Patricia.
my mama name is
What's
Tanya.
okay? And her mom is crossed.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's
I
get
asked
on
for it.
into it. You did. You
I asked for
did.
it.
And I hope you love me after.
I know. I need to hear something.
The first thing she said was, if you would mind your business,
Hmm. Okay.
okay, um, some things will start to make sense for you in your life and will move in a certain direction. But it's like, let's mind your business and leave all of this
Hmm.
alone, okay? Huh. Let me understand something, Mama. What's your connection to cats?
I love cats. I love
Okay.
cats.
Do you have a cat?
No, my sister has two cats. I want one, but I'm just not in the right space to take care of anything.
I feel like cats are so very drawn to you
Mm-hmm.
because of your connection to the feline family.
Oh, okay.
I feel like you should get to know who Bastet
Okay.
was. Okay. Um, and I feel like you should get a cat.
Okay.
um, I feel like some of your magic lies there
Hmm.
with the felines for whatever reason.
Okay.
Um, they tell me you're a portal jumper. I've never heard that
Oh my
before.
God. I don't if that means what I think it means, governess, my dreams are wild as fuck. I'm sorry. Yeah, my dreams are
No, you're
crazy.
fine, girl.
Yeah. That my dreams are so crazy. I wake up tired. Like I'm not active in my wake conscious or whatever. But at night I be whipping ass. I be saving people. I be into some shit. I don't know how to
Mm-hmm.
explain it.
No, it's
And
perfect.
yeah.
Yeah. Um, makes perfect sense because I feel like your life is kind of in reverse to where you are actually living life when you go to sleep because
Mhm.
you have a lot of cats when you go to sleep because that's where your power is. It's like
Wow.
I keep seeing you sitting in like a throne and there's cats everywhere, like
Hmm.
on a throne. Um, and they keep saying you're a portal jumper. And I feel like what it means is like you are in and out of dimensions
Hmm.
doing things. And if you would just, again, mind this business,
And,
um, you would start to be able to awaken in your power in a specific way.
okay. I don't even know what I kind of know what that means, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
Like my business.
It kind of means you need to just tell them in my waking state, I need to know who I am and activate my power.
Okay.
Show me. If you don't, if you've never taken the portals class, you probably should get my portals class to see how to open and close the portals.
Okay.
Um, and start to look at what your power is and how to move inside of that magic. This is going to also sound a little strange. You know how, I don't know how much you know about me or how much you follow, but
Oh,
when Papa Candelo comes through, he comes through because he drinks, right?
oh, okay.
Yehuda, when he comes through, he hears the living for the love.
I love Isley Burgers too. Yeah.
You channel when you eat candy.
I'm trying to change my diet because I got some shit going on. It
I
candy.
understand, but that's why you're drawn to junk food. That's why you're drawn. It's your liquor.
Oh
It's your
my
alcohol. It's your
God.
bugal.
That is crazy.
So you're gonna
Candy
have to find
and junk
another
food.
way to do it.
Maybe I have to start making my own junk food.
Period.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm
Dehydrating of fruits and shit.
hmm. Okay.
It's the junk food. Honestly, sometimes I believe mine is coffee. You know what I mean? But because I think your mind goes somewhere else when you got the junk food, and it's like now you're starting to channel almost in a meditation state
Hmm.
because it's a comfort
Yeah.
for you. And so it makes you vibrate higher
Oh my.
to the
Yeah.
point
I
where
dance and
you're
shit when I'm
channeled.
eating. So.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real fat shit. Okay.
Girl, just help. Okay. I don't know why, but they keep saying you have to stop blaming things on your love life. So either it's really like non-existent or it's just kind of shitty.
It feels shitty. I've been in a relationship. We've known each other 7 years. We live together, do together, but it's like we not building any experiences. Like my financials is not it's not lined up, and so we just
Mm.
pay. We go to work, pay bills, eat, sleep. Sex is not even. I'm a very sexual person, and it's not been where I for myself. So it's like we're not really making no experiences because our money always tight. Like we always paying up things, so
I
we can't.
love that you keep saying it like that because I don't think other people, excuse me, get that concept. When you keep saying, excuse me, shoot, this damn soda. Excuse me. When you keep saying we're not building any experiences, I don't think people get that part.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like when I tell people y'all need to start going back on dates and shit. Like what I'm saying to them is you need to build experiences.
Yeah.
Like if you looking back and all you can remember is that we then came in the house and that's it. There's something lacking there.
Yeah.
Um, but they keep saying like you can't keep blaming things on the love life.
I
You
said that
know.
to myself not too long ago. Like I need to grab the horns again and just start doing. I can't
Mm-hmm.
wait for it to happen or
Mm-mm.
wait for somebody else to do it for me. I need to just. I feel like I lost myself from who I was a couple of years ago. I was a little wild, but I was doing things. I was caring about how I looked, and I felt alive. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel that right now.
You need to be doing tarot on TikTok.
What? Uh, I'm so not confident in that. I mean, I do it for myself, and the cars read the hell out of me every time. I've done it for a friend or
You're
old
a selfish
friend.
reader.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
You got to spread that out. I don't
Okay.
care if you just do the tarot and use it as doing horoscope, zodiac signs. Like,
Hmm.
put yourself out there to get the experience.
Okay.
Um, so you can train yourself also inside of that magic. Girl, you are a lot because you're a gatekeeper. You're some other shit. They keep showing me the movie The Matrix. Like, it's a lot of shit with you.
I just recently had an awakening about 2 years ago, and it came weird. Um, I mean, when I get my money up, I'm gonna pay for a full reading governance, but it's things that I don't. It just like it came with a lot of anxiety and almost. Is there's a show on Netflix called Travelers, and it count down to
Hmm.
when they die, and when they die, their conscious is a new consciousness goes into that body. I kind of almost felt like that. Like I went through real bad depression, anxiety, and then one day I just started looking at life different. I understand things different. I try to understand from a spiritual and a human perspective, and I'm able to see it. And um,
But you ain't doing nothing with it. You're being
I'm not
selfish
doing
with it.
anything with it. I feel stagnant and lost. I don't know what to do with it. It's so much that I'm into
Like you
and
should
want
be
to touch.
doing messages, daily messages as well. Just turning on your TikTok or whatever the fuck or Instagram and recording yourself saying the message, giving the message, whatever that is, and just leaving it be. Like it needs to be that as well as, you know, shit, just come on and give 2 tarot readings, and you don't have to do a whole 2 or 3 hours. Just come on and do that, or record yourself doing like a weekly zodiac for with the tarot.
Wow.
Like, you know, start moving the magic.
It's crazy. I went and learned Reiki to the second level. I got my cards. I don't do anything. So, okay.
You got to start doing something. You're busy in the spirit, but you're not busy in the physical. You got to do both.
Okay.
You got to do both. Let me tell y'all something. Gratitude. I'm gonna let you go, okay?
Okay. Gratitude.
Gratitude, yes. Whoops. Okay. Tomorrow I'm getting ready to come to you, okay? Hold on. Let me tell you something. The way the spirit be showing me things, it's like we are active in the physical and in the spirit. But this is the thing. It feels like the soul is not so much dormant, but it is waking, it is living. And the spirit, like this matrix is the spirit land. But when you are inside of the astral plane, your soul is moving and waking in there. Okay? So it's like this is the spirit, this is the soul, the kakusa, the human, like whatever you want to say it is. But it feels like both parts of you are divided. You understand what I'm saying? Like, when you see me do this, I am bringing the soul and the spirit together. Okay, the soul and the spirit together, and we come out and we form the matrix. We form our soul. We form the building of life. Like we are the Trinity. The Trinity. Do you understand what I'm saying? We are we are it. We are the spirit, the soul, and the physical. Okay, the Trinity. So we are that. We are the spirit. We are the soul. Like when they keep showing you in the Bible the dove, like they're not telling you the truth on what we talking about here. Like, come on now, you know what I mean? And then we have the soul and the spirit. You know what I'm saying? The number 7. We are ether 9. You understand what I'm saying? Like we have a whole bunch. You understand what I'm saying? Like they're not telling you full truth.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Hey, cousins. Hey,
What?
governors. How y'all doing?
I'm good, Tamara. How are you?
I'm doing all right today.
Good. Let me tell you, it was so crazy because I was like, I am not gonna say nothing to nobody at this event. I was so fucking mad. I said all of my help was supposed to be at 4 o'clock, and everybody
I'm
got there
so
after
sorry.
5 o'clock.
I
And I
know.
said,
I
you know
felt
what?
so
I am just
bad.
gonna make an
And even you
announcement.
called me. You called me right before 5. Like, you know, this started at 5, right? I was right there. It started right there and then. Like, oh wow, the feeling of letting you down, because you know, like I said, you're the last person I want to show up to like that. So, again, I do apologize.
So when you hit me up and you was like, I think you couldn't read me when I was there because I was in my feelings because I was late. Because Spirit said, don't say anything. And so when you said that, I said, oh, Spirit was already on her soul about it.
I already
So
knew.
it's
I already
okay.
knew. I already knew.
Yeah.
So I didn't want too much tonight. I definitely don't want to take up too much of your time, but I was listening to everybody else's readings, and it's crazy how it all connect. Every time you do groups of readings, they all connect with each other. So like tonight I just
Yeah.
wanted to know a little bit about my bloodline and my lineage, and then
Okay.
if I'm doing what I need to do for my girls in homeschool.
Absolutely. Didn't you talk to Papa about this at the Masthetic?
Um
Did they give you anything at the mistake about this?
A little bit about the homeschool, but like I just really want to know if I'm on the right track.
No,
If
about
I'm,
your lineage. He didn't go into your lineage with you? I don't know why I
I
thought
don't
that.
remember. I don't remember.
Okay, then
I
probably
think
not then.
he
I don't know
started
why I
one
thought I
time
saw
on the
that.
Mustache and it got interrupted or something. Maybe it was that time, but I didn't really get the clear
No, you
understanding.
did work. They made you do work at the aesthetic.
Yeah.
You had
Yes,
to get
yes,
up
yes.
and do work at the aesthetic.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Okay. I feel like, yes, of course, you're doing right about the homeschooling, but I do feel like there are a couple things that we have to address about it. I don't know if it's just one of your children, they're not necessarily like wanting to do it. I feel like one of them wanting to go to school, but I feel like you're still doing the correct thing by homeschooling them. Um,
Right.
but what's the struggle? Because I keep feeling like it's a struggle. Something is struggling. You're struggling with it for some reason.
Well, right now my shifts at work changed, so we had to kind of restructure how we do everything.
Mm.
But in a way, I feel like when I was sitting down with them, they was having a harder time completing the work than when I'm not with them. And I already know that I can get easily frustrated, and I really want to change that. Yeah,
So me.
yeah,
Oh God.
yeah,
I'm so glad Toddy grown that I wouldn't have to homeschool her because I probably been to beat the hell out of Toddy. Like, like hell no, I can't take it. Like, girl, we gonna homeschool together because I need some schooling too because I ain't understanding this yet. I totally get the frustration of it all. But I still feel like you're doing well. I want to understand though. Is it your younger one that still wants the school?
my oldest still want to go to school.
Okay.
Well, not my oldest, but my 12-year-old. She want to go to
Okay, I
school.
thought it
She
was
want to go.
13.
She
Okay.
12.
I'm like, is it 13? So that's not your oldest, that's your middle one.
Yeah, kind of in the middle. Yeah.
You got 4 babies?
Mhm. My son about to be 21. Then I got 12, 9, and 5.
Oh, so she is the oldest to that degree. Because I kept thinking
Yes,
the oldest
yes.
is like 12 or 13, but I kept hearing 13. So, okay, period. Understood. Okay. Understood. But I listen. This just feels like it's surface level, like social skills, like wanting to interact with friends, boys, that kind of thing. Just you know what I'm
Definitely.
saying, like yeah,
Mhm.
and that's
Yeah.
totally okay. So what we need to do is when there are things that are available, like skating parties and different things like that, maybe we just need to allow her to go to some of these things so she can be
Okay.
social in some ways. But other than that, I really feel like this you're doing what you can do, what you need to be doing. Okay.
Okay.
Um,
Appreciate that.
I don't understand something. Were you helping to take care of someone? Like I don't know if we're talking about an elderly person or someone with some sort of illness or like what's the caregiving?
Hmm. Not anybody that's ill or nothing like that. All I can think of that you're talking about is I took in my oldest, my son. I took in his girlfriend as my child.
Oh,
So she lived with us for a while.
oh, but she's no longer living with you now.
No, they got their own place.
Okay.
I can't really think of nothing else as far as.
Let me understand. Did somebody
Mhm.
take care of, if it's not you, did somebody take care of like your grandpa or like who took care of someone?
My
Like,
maybe my cousin and my auntie took care of my grandmother before she passed away.
okay. Understood, because it feels like someone took care of someone, like in that capacity. Okay. And this is your mom's sister?
No, this is on my dad's side.
Your dad's side. Okay, understood. I'm looking in the wrong direction. Okay. So they took, because I need to acknowledge that
Okay.
someone took care of her. Okay.
Okay.
And I just need to acknowledge that. And now let's see why I'm acknowledging it, because maybe I don't know if I'm thanking somebody or like, hey, what the fuck? You know, so I need to see.
Right.
Where's the J name like Javon?
Hmm.
Did somebody have to do, I need to understand because there's a lot here and I just need to understand this. Like, did somebody have to do, like, be resuscitated or do CPR on somebody?
Not that I know of.
Girl, this is blowing my fucking mind.
Is it a young person?
Yes, and this is not for you. This is crazy.
What?
This is that lady's son. I've been beefing with. I swear.
What?
It's fucking with my shit. Like, it's static right now in my headphones. So this is the thing.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm talking to him. He keeps saying he want me to leave her alone. Listen, she shouldn't have came here fucking with me first, is what I'm saying to you. I understand that. I understand that. I'm not gonna make any move. First of all, there's nothing I can do about that part. You understand what I'm saying? That's already done. I can't do nothing about that. And if I could, I probably would not. Secondly, I understand that that's probably gonna happen, but that I can't do nothing about that either. And I'm not gonna. My hands ain't tied, but I don't owe her that to even try to like wouldn't pray for do something on her behalf. I will not. You brought him here. I hear you, Yehuda. I hear you. I hear you, young man. I hear you. Then you need to move her heart for her to leave me alone, and I will leave her alone. Gratitude. It really just pissed me off. It really just
What's
pissed me
going
off.
on? What's going on?
He's asking me to leave his mama alone. He said she's going through a lot, and she got a lot that's going on, and like I'm running her crazy. But it ain't had nothing to do with me because she shouldn't have came here. And I hear you. He's asking me to just leave her be, but let me see what this is, honey. But You hear my earbuds popping? Like it's a lot of energy. Just please back up. I hear the. I don't know if y'all. Can y'all hear that? That is crazy. That just really pissed me off. But what can I? Okay, what am I looking at here? I can't even remember. Okay, so I have the grandmother. Okay. Then who's gonna blow me a kiss? Like that really just sent me. It pissed me off tomorrow. Okay. Because I love Yehuda and he already knows. Bring him here. Okay. Your grandma sends the gratitude. Um, let me spray that goddess in. You're right. All right. She shouldn't have came and fucking with me first. That's what I'm saying. But okay. All right. So grandma, let me just take this out because I can't. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
It's still doing it. I can hear it. Gratitude. Gratitude. Okay. So grandma is sending love and appreciation for what had happened. Um they want me to show my growth. So this is the thing. Cause he know I was about to do this bitch in again. Okay. I said okay. Because listen, then tell your fucking mother to stay the fuck out of my energy. Be the fuck gone. That bitch was gonna get. Listen. Be gone. It's done. If she leaves me alone, she's left alone. But that I can't go. I'm not gonna reverse that. I can't reverse it. It's done. That's done. But the rest of the shit I was gonna do, I'll leave it be. Well, what you need to go do is whisper in her fucking ear, Giovanni. Because I won't tolerate anything else. And I mean it. I show you gratitude as well. All right. The fuck is
Oh,
going on
shit.
now? The fuck? And that's why I love you too, Yehuda. Don't. Come on, Tamara. Make me blush. But I never said I was gonna get rid of this one. But let's go. Um. Okay. Let's go. Okay. He's loud. I'm sorry, y'all. Tamara. Tamara.
It's tomorrow.
Tamara. Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay. My hands is itching. So now, what else we looking at? Because your grandmother shows appreciation and love.
Just a little bit about my lineage, my
Okay.
bloodline.
All right. I hear mama, papa, mama, papa, mama, papa, mama. Um, you're very heavily connected to serpent energy as well as the gorillas. Like I feel like you need to be tapping in a little bit more to your healing energy, along where that's coming from. Um, like I feel like if you traced your lineage back to like you come from healers, because I see women in like what is a makeshift kind of kitchen with big pots, and
Hmm.
I feel like they're humming and they're mixing brews of stuff, of herbs and stuff to be drank. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I am trying to calm myself down, girl. Um, there's nothing I can do about it. She's in trouble and she's made her bed. There's nothing I can do. You're in a long lineage of these women. You need to be calling out to them, even though you don't know them by name.
Hmm.
Um, I feel like somebody's name is Betsy.
Betsy. Okay.
Yeah. Who is that? Who is Betsy Ross? Who is Betsy Ross? Why do I know that name? Who is that person? Somebody tell me who's Betsy Ross. Yeah, it's still loud. I still hear it. Betsy Ross is somebody. I don't know why I keep feeling like you have a connection to that person. Betsy Ross. I'm just gonna finish up tomorrow. Um, and so, yes, he's still around. Made American flag. Oh, okay. This is the thing. When they said that, when they said but I feel like this lady is giving credit to something that Melanites really did. Like I feel like this lady did not really do this. She's giving credit to making of the flag. And like there's like two or three Melanite women that did this, that made this or something, and they're giving her the credit. I feel like you're connected to those women.
Oh wow, that's powerful.
I feel like they were healers and brew makers. I feel like people came to them for different things, and I feel like that's not the only thing that was created, like the flag. I feel like there were other things that they created, and this was like stolen. Like the idea was stolen, this was stolen, like everything came from, a lot of shit came from these women. It's only three of them that's being acknowledged, and it's like came from them. I see like the scarf, you know how you put the scarf on and you like a bandana,
Hmm.
you pull the front and the tie right here. That's kind of how it looks. And they keep saying, you
Why
know,
I always want to tie my scarf like that, but I never can get it right. So I just bought this little one with the thing in the front.
oh, so she says back then dyes had to be mixed and boiled. Gotcha. Okay, understood. um So yeah, like your heritage, your lineage comes from these three women. But it's so funny because they keep saying the Lama Dama, but I feel like we're talking about, there are several Lama Damas,
Hmm.
and I feel like that's what we're talking about. Like, give me a fucking minute. I swear I'm gonna talk to you. Just give me a second. I would implore you to um, see what you can find on the real creators of this, okay, of the flag, and see what the rumor mill may have. They always try to
Right.
discredit and say, well, it was said this, but we know that that's not true. Like, look into those things, um because I also feel like they were um spell makers or spell casters, where they were
Okay.
breaking the spell where people thought they were slaves. Like, they would send out energy, or they would do that kind of work. I didn't even know that was a thing until just now. um so I feel like they were they were spell casters. I feel like I want you to look into that, far as that's where some of your lineage comes from. Okay. um
Okay.
I'm gonna let you go. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Gratitude.
gratitude.
Gratitude for
Gratitude.
everything.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right.
All right. What do you want, sweetheart? Just tell me. He says, I know you wanted to talk to me, and I don't want to be a pain in the ass, but like, he thinks there's some way that I can save his mom. There is nothing that I can do that's gonna save your mom. Now, I done tore the picture up. That means I'm not gonna do the work that I was gonna do. I'm gonna leave that beat because you were brought here by Yehuda and you're asking me to. But as far as what she has going on, like, she brought this on herself, and I know that you know that, sweetheart. Pray for her in what capacity? I understand that you don't want to see anything happen to her. But when you move in such a way as she has done, only thing I can say to you is this: go be her protector and her advocate. Because, yes, your soul is bound to her soul. Absolutely. She did make some wrong decisions. She absolutely did. And that includes decisions connected to you. I understand you forgive her. Your son says he forgives you. I totally get that. I do. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't forgive her. I don't. Because she's still acting in the wrong. Do you understand what I'm saying to you, Giovanni? I did not make her crazy. She was already behaving that way. I just intensified it. I don't think so. Gather yourself, sweetheart. Gather yourself. I understand. He's saying that he don't want to just watch her go down the way she's going down. He's very concerned about her actions and what she's doing, and he's wanting me. He keeps saying, "Your mother, can't you stop this?" I can't. I can't. Cannot. I want you to go and be by her side.
I want you to go and push your energy into her vessel to help her and calm her from what she's doing. But this is already in motion. She's done a lot of things. I respect it. I show gratitude. I'm sorry that this is happening. Go protect your brother. Go be by their side. I know I do see what's coming. Yes, I do. He says you don't see what's happening. You don't see what's coming. Yes, I do. I wanted justice to be served, my love, via the spirit. I don't know why. Like, oh, okay. Well, we've had the conversation, my love. I've already gotten rid of that. What I have here, I won't do what I was going to do. Okay. But what has already been done has been done. There's nothing that I can do about that. But you can go and you can be by her side and you can activate in that way. But, to calm her and maybe um, change her heart, she needs to send Legina home, sweetheart. Absolutely, no problem. Gratitude. Please take him on. Go be by your mother's side, sweetheart. Well, I'm gonna go on and go. This was a lot and unexpected. And sorry for those that I did not get to it. Um, Now there are people that you may hear just outside. Or I don't know if y'all hear other stuff than them yelling outside, but I don't know. But um, he's very worried about his mom and about some things he says he see happening or coming. Listen, sorry to this man. Um, I feel bad for him, and that he is experiencing this in this way. Gratitude. Mm, mm, mm. He is fighting on her behalf. Anyway, I send love to y'all. I show gratitude. All right, peace.